through drills, they're doing this, they're doing that. They practice the same thing over and over and over and over again. And here it is, we as believers, we got to learn how to quote the same scripture over and over and over. And we got to learn how to pray over and over and over. We got to learn how to walk by faith over and over and over and over. We got to believe God regardless of the circumstances over and over. Somebody say over and over and over and over. You cannot get tired if you faith not. Over and over. We are a team. We got to work out our various positions. Everybody can't be the quarterback. Somebody got to block. Somebody got to catch the ball. Somebody got to kick the ball. Somebody got to throw the ball. Somebody got to defend the ball. Somebody got to be a linebacker. Somebody got to be an end. Why? Because if you play defense, your job is to stop the offense. And if you play offense, your job is to defeat the defense. If you in God's direction, when you quote your scripture, read your word, and pray. Went through this accent, I'm praying for you. I'm just here. Look, I'm going to cover you. Go ahead, cry your eyes out. I don't want nobody to see you. Why don't you go to bed? And you got to be ready to work the audible. Because the audible may be the breakthrough for that individual. Because you had made up in your mind, you weren't going to talk to nobody. Because sometimes we can be selfish. But you can't be on God's team and be selfish. When you're on God's team, you got to learn how to deny yourself. If you see a brother overtaken in a fault, ye which are spiritual, pray for such one, considering your own self, unless you also be tempted and fall. Anybody know you can be tempted and fall? Anybody ever fail? Don't raise your hand and say, let's look at somebody else and say, you know you failed before. So while you was looking at them, somebody was looking at you. So here it is, Paul, the apostle, writes this particular language of a champion. Why do I consider Paul a champion? Initially, Paul hated Christians. He didn't like this new way. He was of the tribe of Benjamin. He was a Pharisee. He was smart. He had sat at the feet of Gamaliel. It's like going to Princeton University and sitting at the professor's feet. And he went out and he was there when they killed Stephen. He was the one who held the coat in his hand. He was the one who carried the edicts to kill this new way, to kill these Christians, to wipe them out, those that were in the way. And then all of a sudden, he had a Damascus Road experience. He became blind for 3 days. He had to go down to Ananias' house on the street called Straight. A lot of people hated Paul. So he started talking, like a lot of people hate you because you're trying to be a Christian, you're trying to live right. You're trying to halfway do right. You're trying to be halfway right. I notice I said, every once in a while, you got to call a time out. Because when you call a time out, that means, watch out, I ain't going to be Christian for a moment. Do I have at least one witness? You got to kind of say, wait, I'm getting ready to act like myself. I'm getting ready to let my old man rise up. Time. Need the Holy Ghost to reel me again. Because it's time out. Some of you take time out more than you take time in. But here it is, Paul, this champion call him a champion, because he went through so much for the cause of Christ. He's the Colin Kaepernick of the Bible. I don't agree with everything he said. I don't agree with everything he wrote. I remember his background. I know where he came from. You know, he did write that y'all females ought to be silent. Chuckles. He was writing years ago, centuries ago. He was writing to that time. And I mentioned sex, and I mentioned drugs, and I mentioned this, and I mentioned that. If you're religious, you can't handle this. But if you got a relationship with God, you say, Lord, talk to me about everything. I'm not ashamed. What you see is what you get. This ain't a good day. But I made it to his house. I'm going to enter into his gates with thanksgiving. I'm going to attempt to enter into his courts with a praise. So Paul, in spite of his flaws, is my hero today, because he trusted God so much that he said, I'm going to be content in whatever situation I'm in. Hungry, content. Full, content. Abased, content. Humble, content. I'm going to have peace with God no matter what the situation is. That means you stop calling time out and say it is what it is. Because I'm a champion. So let's get on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it doesn't matter. I love when people say, well, y'all ain't won in a long time. Well, I'll say this to you. You ain't caught up yet. In better words, you have not caught up yet. We just won one of them in the 90s and a couple in the 1000s, but we got 6. It's not easy to win a championship when everybody is gunning for you. I say that to say this. I love you all. But I get my remarks when I do this. And when you talk about you're a believer, and you talk about you're more than a conqueror, and you talk about now, but you're declaring you up here, even though you're down there, because your purpose is to be what God say you already are. That's our goal. It don't matter what we share on earth. Most of y'all cowboy fans can't ride a horse. Most of us Steelers fans can't handle the steel mill. It's closed. Most of you Giants fans scared of mice. A 49er fan don't even know what gold look like. And some of us gonna be happy at 8 o'clock, and some of us gonna be sad. You can always tell, anybody on Facebook, go to Pamela Parker's page. You can always tell whether the Giants winning or not, because she do time out. And she becomes bilingual. And she writes cuss words. Baby, if you hit the hyphen, they got explicit, they got what you call them things, you typists, they got symbols. No, not emoji, you can tell he's a millennial. We're talking symbols when in the cartoons. When the cartoons cuss, they put percentages, they put this, they put that, they put that. Not Pam. Bless her heart. She's gonna make it yet. She's a champion. Situations will make you feel like cussing. That means it's not that she got a passion for what she believes in. I have a passion for what I believe in God. I have a passion. I hate poverty. I hate sickness. I hate addiction. I hate it. I hate what God hates. But I love what God loves. Because we are in the dispensation. Somebody said grace. God's redemption at Christ's expense. Fear, false evidence appearing real. Faith, for all I trust him. When you are a champion, who won last year? The Philadelphia Eagles. I don't see one green jersey in here. Eli stayed home. But when you see that, when you watch games, those of us that watch games, whether it's football, whether it's basketball, whether it's hockey, whether it's baseball, whether it's soccer, I watch all of them except hockey. And in the World Cup, I would watch them run up and down the field because they represent their country. In football, I watch them come to the sideline. I watch the coach go off because he's trying to empower them. Why didn't you run this play? Why didn't you run that play? Why didn't you run this play? Why didn't you run that play? And I look at Paul, and Paul said, I gave you so much advice. If your life is not together, why aren't you running the proper play? He said, if you're nervous, if you're losing sleep at night, why aren't you running the proper play? If you become so fearful when God has not given you a spirit of fear, but a power and love and a sound mind, why aren't you running the play? You get angry, and you stay angry 5 days. Do you believe for all things work together for good for them that love the Lord? If you love the Lord and are the called according to his purpose, why aren't you running the proper play? Why aren't you in position? Don't get excited over wealth because you can lose it. Don't get excited when times are good. Be rejoiceful. Because stuff can happen to change your mind. Don't allow your sorrow to overtake you too long. Run the proper play. He'll give you peace that passes all understanding as long as you keep your mind stayed on him. Paul said, I can do all things. The proper text never mentions Christ. The pretext is the historic text is, for anybody that's a word study person, it says, I can do all things through him that strengthens me. You can do this all day. I ain't doing no push-ups. You too old. You can do this all day. But that has nothing to do with this, and that has nothing to do with that. You can work out all day. You can be buff. You can be built. You can have activity of your limbs like you never had before. But keep on living. Keep on living. But keep on living. You can do this, you can do that. I used to be an athlete. I was 5'8", 180 pounds at one time in high school. I was a high jumper. And I was also a shot putter on the track field. I would sprint with the sprinters to get them in shape.